What up, QC crew? King Day is in the mother building.
Run it up for so. JBRISKO, not know when we up. Run that shit, we had all the show. Say that shit for your camera.
Warning. Everything said in this video and on this platform is strictly my opinion and all alleged. Here, we speak about hot topics on YouTube and other social media platforms for entertainment and conversational purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised.
What it do? It is your homie King Day here in King's Corner, and I am back with another reaction video for you. Now look, what up y'all? We are back with another reaction video. Today we're reacting to a woman tell a story time about how she got pregnant by an inmate when she was working in a prison. Y'all already know how this go. All right, look, I ain't gonna hold you. I never do. If you mess with me like I mess with you, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share. We're gonna get straight into this video. Let's get it. Let go.
Time on me working in the prison, getting pregnant by an inmate. So I'm in Tennessee, and I was on a traveling crew, and they sent me to go work at this prison called South Central. So before I got there, I remember it was this inmate that I had been talking to for about 5 or 6 years now. I knew he was there, but I wanted to make sure he was still there. So I hit him up on Instagram, and I was like, I'm finna come work at South Central. He was like, bro, no, you ain't. Woo, woo. I'm like, nah, for real. So I started naming some unit managers that I had talked to, and I told him their names. I was like, I'm not bluffing. Like, I'm really gonna come work there. So he was like, all right, you might be telling the truth. So my first day, I went on the compound. I was in class, but my second day, I had hit the compound because I ain't have to do the full training like everybody else. So when I hit the compound my second day, I ran into him, and we saw each other. So when I got off work, he called me. And he was like, damn, like, you know, you really hear what you on. And when he asked me what I was on, I knew he was going to try to get me to bring in contraband because that was word on the street at other compounds that I brought in contraband. But I told him.
You did? She's talking about word on the street. Ain't no word on the street. It's the truth. What this little bitty ass message say? Hold on. You just got here and I'm not that considerate. So until you get comfortable, or if you ever get comfortable, we don't even have to discuss that topic. Plus it's Ramadan. That's how you say it. It's like when Muslims fast, right? Something like that. Y'all let me know in the comment. Is that how you say that? Anyways, and I can't even serve until the month is over with. I just got like 400 strips today and I'm finna put them up until I finish my fast. So for now, just make sure I eat decent. But just know I'm over here on your ass when Ramadan is over. You don't get away. She said, sheesh, bet that. He said, LOL, I can't with you. So the picture, I'm guessing that's some sort of food or something. I don't know. That's what the message say though.
I ain't on that. I know you were getting money, nigga. Like, this is not no regular inmate that you see on Love After Lockup, Love During Lockup. This not no Brewster. Like, he really got money. So I just went ahead and let him know, like, I ain't on that. Like, I make good money. You know, like, they pay for my hotel in. They got per diem. We get commission, all of that. Like, I get paid good. I ain't on that illegal. So he like, you know what, it's straight because it's Ramadan. I'm a real Muslim, woo-woo. I can't even sell drugs. This.
She messaged him and said, with garlic bread. He said, it looks like state food. She sent the picture of whatever the hell it is. What is that? He said, it might be good. I just eat with my eyes first. She said, LOL, I don't know. I don't like red sauce. What the hell is that? Let me zoom into that. Hold up. Oh, I guess it's spaghetti. I don't know. I'm just like him. Should I eat with my eyes first? That don't look too appetizing.
I'm just chilling. Just make sure I eat good until, you know, after Ramadan. And then I'm on your ass. So I was just like, okay, cool. So he eating good. He eating lamb chops, steak, like Texas Roadhouse. He eating hibachi.
You bringing all that in?
Boils. He eating great every day. He eating great. After he break his fast every day when the sun go down, he was eating good. So I remember one night after he had broke his fast, I had asked him. We was just making conversation. I asked him though. I was like, can we there at their prison? He was like, hell yeah. Like, you know, I was just on the bitch. I was like, that is not really going on for real. And he was like, no, that's going on for real. So my next day, I had ended up going to work, and it was like 2 inmates on the mini yard talking, and I had overheard. They was like, "Man, that nigga had a mat back there in his." And I was like, me being nosy, I'm like, hold up. So I just, I need some tea. And I was like, wait, what y'all talking about? And one dude was like, bruh, it's a nigga that just had his gal working here. And where they was having said they had a mat that go on the cell bunk. They had a mat back there where there was. I was like, so they got that comfortable. And was really having like that. And it was like, yeah, that shit going on. Like, you don't know where you at. I had thought about it. I'm like, damn, like, we could do that one day. So me and him, we ended up talking some more about it, and he like making up the dates, the times. He like, look, they ain't gonna be watching us at this time, this date. We gonna be good. Just follow my lead. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little scared. I'm like, I don't know, cause I ain't never did this. I done worked in prisons before, and I ain't never had sex with an inmate in prison. Never did nothing like this. So I'm just a little iffy about it. But, I'm leading them on, basically. So it gets to the day where we supposed to have sex. And I'm scared. He like, come on, bro. What you doing? Come on. So I go in there, and we do the do. We did it, and it was good as like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, it was so fun doing it because I knew I wasn't supposed to be doing that in a prison, for one. And it was just good. Like, his was hitting. But, yeah, so after that,
she can't even look at us no more.
I had drove home. I ain't playing no music. I ain't answering no phone calls. I ain't do nothing. Like, I was smiling my whole ride home. Even after we did the do, when I went back to work, I was smiling my whole shift. But when I drove home, I was smiling the whole way home. And he asked me, he was like, so how was it? I was like, I ain't gonna lie, like, that did hit on something, And he was just like, so you want to keep doing it? And I was like, hell yeah, we already done did it once. We might as well keep doing it. And he was like, all right, so we going to make a schedule. So we end up making a schedule to do it and come back for part 2. Story time.
Hold on, I need a break. This was too much in one. This was just too much piled in one. So, oh Lord, this woman getting stationed at this other prison. I just want to make sure I got the facts right. She been talking to a dude, she said 5 or 6 years. I'm assuming on and off, but for that length of time, they're not serious. They're not in a relationship. They just talk. That's what I'm assuming, right? She tells him, hey, I'm gonna be at your prison. Whoop. He don't believe it. She shows up. Boom, they there. She starts to sneak food in, making sure he's well fed. Then she gets curious and says, do people get down with the get down in here? And he says, yeah. It was actually said that he just bust something down in there. And she still want to do something freaky with this man in this prison. So they go for it. She liked it. Couldn't stop thinking about it. What Peach said, got me deep, my time, right? He said, is this something that we're going to continue to do? She said, for sure, you're right on. And they make a schedule. They make a schedule to get nasty in this prison. Y'all let me know. Because I don't know. But is it a such thing as if you don't get caught in the act, you cool? You good? Because I thought this was illegal. People who are hired to work at a prison are not supposed to be sleeping with the inmates. And let's even take it a step back. Even if you're not sleeping with them, even if you become cool with them, that's your homie. You're not supposed to be bringing food, smuggling food in there either. So I'm trying to figure out what makes people come and tell these stories. Y'all let me know. Is there a such thing that if you didn't get caught while you were working there, you good? Y'all let me know. Because I kind of feel like it's the same thing as if you worked at a retail store and you stole thousands and thousands of dollars worth of merchandise and then you quit and then you come on here and tell a story. Like, if you said you stole this stuff and then there's a record that these things are missing, they can still come after you. I'm just trying to figure it out. Y'all let me know. Let's go ahead and get into part 2.
Part 2 on me working in the prison and getting pregnant by an inmate. So we get a schedule and we start doing the do at least like 2-3 times.
The schedule is crazy.
So fast forward to one day, I'm real late to work. Like, I'm so late, I shouldn't have even went, but I went. But before I did go, I did stop and get McDonald's. I had got a whole bunch of sausage biscuits. So I stopped and got everybody's sausage biscuits and I had started passing them out. When I made it to visitation to get, give them their biscuits, I see this and visit with just in my close friends. I'm in her close friends, she in my close friends. We supposed to be cool. Mind you, I've been
Y'all supposed to
posting
be
about
close
this nigga in my
friends.
close friends, so I'm knowing she seen, but she ain't never say shit to me. I don't know why. She just never said nothing. I don't know that they around her. I don't know he know her, nothing. So I'm feeling some type of way because I'm just like, why you ain't tell me? You didn't tell me about every other that I know in the city. I know, I know her, and you done told me you talked to such and such, but you didn't tell me about this one, so I'm not hip. And it wasn't even just the fact like that he fucking with her, because I know a hoe ain't ever getting shit that I'm getting. A bitch ain't never getting money, bags, jewelry, none of that. So it wasn't even like that. It was just the fact that I didn't know. So I went to his cell and I was looking for his phone. I did a random cell search because I'm a sergeant. I can do that. I'm trying to look for his phone, contraband, butchers, all of that, because I want to fuck your shit up at this point. I didn't find nothing, but he did have a whole bunch of commissary on the ground. So I was just kicking it, and I had threw a whole bunch of crackers on the ground. Just made it a little messy, nothing too much. So they had called me on the radio, and it was like, you got inmates on your gate coming back from visit. Let them in. So I go to the gate. I let him in. I'm like, how was y'all visit? Here he go. Oh, it was straight. It was pretty decent. I had a good little time. And I'm like, I'm sure you did, ho. I'm sure you did, bitch. But so I'm like, let me holler at you, come to my office. I'm like, damn, you didn't tell me you talked to this bitch. I ain't know you talked to this broke ass hoe. You hear me? He like, you know what? I'm gonna just get all the money that's on her Cash App, and I'm gonna stop talking to her. I'm like, it's not the point that you talk to her. I don't care that you talk to her, because again.
Wait. Didn't she say in the beginning that this man get money for real? And he not no love after lockup, love while locked up ass nigga? Correct me if I'm wrong. Did she or did she not say that? Because let me get all the money off her Cash App is not sounding like something that should be coming from a dude with money. And I get it. That's how people get money. Scheme and scam and scam and scheme. But it's a difference in being a scammer, getting that money, getting how you live. You know what I'm saying? That's not cool. I don't condone it. That shit whack for real. It's really lame as hell to be a scammer. But you a scammer, that's one thing. But you locked up and you using that as an excuse to get money out of women? No, you can't say he got money for her. He ain't got no money for her. He ain't got no motion. He ain't got no plays being made on the outside while he on the inside. He is talking to women, boss bitches, that got a little money on, and they sending him money. And they sending him a lot of it. He's definitely a love after, love during lockup ass nigga, unfortunately. Now, what he is when he's out and he's free, I don't know. But while he in there, yeah, he talking to all these women, and you know about him too. He's talking to all these women and he getting their money. And then what are you saying? You getting bags and clothes and shoes. These women are funding you. He's not. I thought he had motion for real.
And she ain't getting no stuff out of you. I really don't care. But it's just like, you didn't tell me. I'm not hip. You got to keep me up on one. So he was like, I'm going to just do that and we're going to leave it alone. I really didn't care. I was like, it is what it is. Cool. So fast forward to, we still doing the do. So we still kicking it or whatever.
So did you tell her? Or you ain't want to mess up his money? You ain't want to mess up the clothes and the shoes and the bags? Because y'all both on close friends. And you were saying, she ain't never tell me anything about this dude. Like, she be seeing him on my little story or whatever. She ain't never say nothing. But now you know. Now you seen her up there visiting him. Did you say something to her?
And, he finally asked me, he like, can we have a baby? And I'm like, I don't really want no baby. I'm cool. Like, how am I have a baby with somebody incarcerated? Nigga, like, you ain't even gonna be at the doctor's appointments. And he like, but you gonna be straight financially. You ain't gonna ever have to question me financial wise. I got a strong support system. Mind you, he do. His mama, his daddy, his sisters, they is a real family. They come through. They don't play no games. So I'm still iffy. I'm like, I'm not really digging it. I'm not really feeling having no baby by no inmate. I'm cool. So fast forward, we do start, being just in love a little bit more. And I finally just, give in. I get baby fever. I'm like, fuck it. I'll go ahead and give you a baby. So I tell him my days of ovulation. I'm telling him every day I'm ovulating. So he know every day that I'm ovulating now. And now we doing the do on every ovulation day. And we doing the do 2 to 3 times in a day. I kid you not. I swear to God, we is. I don't give a fuck. Yep, we was doing the do for real. And, we trying to do that. We trying to get a little baby or whatever. So we doing the do and come back for part 3. Part 2.
So y'all, she only uploaded part 1 and part 2. I went to her Facebook page and it looks like she's not going to upload a part 3. She's saying people want her to go to jail so bad. I don't want her to go to jail. I'm just curious as to why she put the parts out. But I mean, it's all over Facebook. Now it's getting around TikTok. Her first video has 828,000 views. Second video has 1.7 million. It's like you might as well drop part 3, but they saying she locked up. I don't know. She just uploaded these videos about 2-3 days ago, so I'm not sure what's going on. I figured it was only 2 parts to the story. I tell y'all all the time, I react to this stuff blindly. I promise I can't watch nothing twice, okay? I am not going to pull up a story time, watch the whole story time, and then come back and react to it. It just wouldn't be genuine. So if she comes up with a part 3, hopefully a part 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so we can wrap it up, that's cool. But if not, we kind of already understand how she got pregnant. She just fell in love with him. She was stigmatized and he asked for a baby. She said no at first. Then she gave in and said, sure, I'll give you one. And they was getting it in back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Period. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. It's nothing else to think about. It is what it is. That's how it went down. So with that being said, how y'all feel about it? Y'all drop it down in the comment section how y'all feel. Why y'all think people come on here and tell these stories about how they worked at the prison and then they were sleeping with the prisoners? I can kind of understand if it was the other way around. If the prisoners came bragging, oh, when I was locked up, I was this and this and this and that. Let me know if a prisoner can get in trouble too. Would it just be the person of authority getting in trouble if it was to be brought up after the fact? Y'all let me know. I know y'all like these type of stories. These people exposing themselves. So I'm gonna go ahead and look and try and find some more. But that's all I got for you today. If you like videos from me and you want to see more is to come. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, because right now, King Day is out. Peace. The motherfucking building.
Yeah, Kaya did ask some good questions. Hold on. What you say? I just did. Text it to me. Alright. Virgo twin. When's your birthday? I shouldn't be that far. You favor Carly Russell. You know who else they told me? They told me Ivory's sister Jazz. Y'all really believe this girl's story? Come on. Girl, I hope they don't. I hope the police don't believe it either. But it's a little too late. Hey, Death Row. Because I'm on the way to jail. Y'all did y'all best. 9/17. I know somebody's birthday that's on 9/17. Y'all did. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all definitely did y'all win. Like calling up to the prisons and all that.
Girl, so I just have one question. Did you go to the chop shop or what? Chop shop.
I don't know what that is. Wait, they have evidence. No, they don't have evidence. Y'all, what are y'all talking about? South Carolina don't play at all. I was not in South Carolina. Oh, if I got rid of it? I'm like the chop shop. What? Oh, my bad, girl. I didn't know what you was asking. You being pregnant is evidence. No, it's not. I can be pregnant by anybody. Y'all just listen to what other people say and then y'all repeat it. Y'all ain't got no facts. I mean, y'all don't have no, like, real education behind this shit. If I could get in trouble for real, I would have never came out with this story time. Ever in my life. I knew the risk I was taking, though. So, I can't get into a little trouble, but it ain't shit that I can't beat. Like, it ain't, I know so many people that done got walked out in the penitentiary for having intercourse with inmates, that done brought in stuff for inmates. I done seen these people go to jail from the prison. They ain't did 1 day in jail, y'all. And they still got careers. I know a girl in the same city I live in right now. She worked at Trousdale with me. She got caught bringing in stuff. She went to jail in Trousdale County, got out within 45 minutes. And that girl ain't been to jail or prison since. So, what are we talking about here? I know a lot of people that has done this. Nobody going to jail for that. Exactly. Exactly. I wanted my podcast and I got it. Subscribe. Part 3. Thank you, Defro. Part 3 is gonna be on my podcast. Well, I don't want to go to Texas and do that.
I just want to ask, is the man still in jail or he out of jail?
Wichita inmate is a Brewster, like, and he live in Gemini. He's a real Brewster. He live in like the nicest part of the jail. He finna get out in 3 months.
So you pregnant now or the baby already born?
I'm pregnant.
That's all I really wanted to know.
I don't know how we're gonna raise the baby. I'm really just a surrogate. I'm gonna give him the baby because he wanted the baby. I'm so nonchalant because, like, I really don't know what to say to y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm trying to just be straightforward with y'all. So, and I'm being, like, you gotta know me to know, like, me being
My only question is, how's your dating life
how's my
outside of here? How's your dating life outside of this? Like, you got a good dating life?
No, I don't date.
Or you just chilling?
Yeah, I'm just chilling.
That was my question.
I don't really like to date, y'all. I really just like to get money out of people. Exactly. I'm pregnant with dating life. It's over with. Thank you. No, I don't work. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I don't work at all. I don't work jobs. I am a job. And you're giving it to me. Thank you. Thank you. Wait, did you mean it? Why y'all keep doing that? Yes, we still together. That's my man. Yeah, this is my first kid.
Hello.
Hi.
I was just coming on here to tell you to keep your head up and don't worry about what people got to say.
Thank you, girl. I'm good. Like, I promise you, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, I'm great.
That's good because people just on this app just to hate on people and just to talk down on folks.
For sure. But I'm not tripping. Like, I already knew how this would go if it was to go viral. But I didn't know, like, I'm not the type of person, like, I see story times or something that's just, like, weird. I never comment on nobody's life. You will have to pay me to comment on the next bitch life. I'm never, like, dissing nobody's life for free. It's just, so all of the hate comments, like, I'm cool with. Celebrities go through this every day. I'm not even a celebrity, so it is.
Like I said, this your life. You're gonna raise your baby, and that's all that matter. You know, you don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to keep telling people what it is. I mean,
They just hear the story, like the headliner, and just automatically think, oh, this is crazy. You're going to jail. You're snitching on yourself. Y'all, I have a degree in this and I work there. I think I know what I'm doing. Like,
yeah. Like I said, just keep your head up. You got it.
girl.
You're welcome.
Can we see your baby bump?
No. That's how I did the same thing. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
a lot more.
I'm about to say, if this is true or not true, you did your big one because they definitely fell for it and you definitely went viral off this shit and getting paid for it. But also, if it is true though, they're also dumb because if you knew you could go to jail for this shit and get in big trouble, why the fuck would you come on here? These hoes be dizzy in the comments.
Exactly.
But also, if you did this for entertainment just because everybody believed the internet, you definitely did your big one. You are smart as fuck. But you're a Virgo, so you're definitely smart and in tune with shit.
But I'm not, I told, like, last night, I told y'all, my baby daddy's the one that told me to do this. He told me to do this.
Yeah, I was right there. And then also, when he gave you that little idea, it was smart too because obviously he knew what was going to come with it type shit.
Yeah, and then, like, it's really to get my podcast out there. Like, so.
Facts. And it's definitely viral because you got hoes from everywhere talking about they work as CEOs and this and this. But if they really work for CEOs, they would know and be smarter too. Shit's just. These hoes believe anything you put on the internet. You can tell them you fall on broken neck and somebody dropped you on your head and they're going to believe it and run with it.
I know what to say and what not to say. So
facts. And I was thinking that too when you did it and then being in the comments.
Just because my story is true does not mean I can't tell my story.
Facts. And if you did, so the fuck what? It's not their lives. They're not living in it. Well, I don't know why the fuck they doing the most about it.
Exactly. If I gotta go to jail, I gotta go to jail. Y'all don't gotta buy me out.
Your facts, I was gonna say, but let them know when they do take you, you forever straight and you got this. You'll be back in tune again.
We ain't getting no cheap ass lawyers or none of that. This shit getting beat. You're gonna go to jail longer. No, I'm not. Mind you,
But the thing about it is, this shit be going.
Class C felony. The most is like a year. What?
I was just gonna say that.
So.
Should be going on all the time. You just done brought it to light. But that's all I wanted to say. You definitely did your big one with this, and you definitely got the attention you need to start your podcast and move on with it.
Thank you, girl.
You're welcome. I don't know how to get off here.
I got you. I do that year. I walk that shit down real quick. Swear to God, I will. That ain't nothing. Mind you, y'all act like doing a year in jail is like the end of life. I gotta do that year in jail, not y'all. I don't give a fuck. They told me I couldn't do 15 minutes. Y'all gotta understand, I used to work in the penitentiary, so I damn near was already an inmate every day. I was already a inmate every day. Like, it's not bad in prison. I would prefer, I don't even want to go to jail. I just send me straight to prison. God for my city, this real, she ain't capping. How you know? But I don't want to go to jail. Just send me straight to the penitentiary, and I'd be out in 6 months or shorter. Man, I'm not going to jail at all. This shit getting beat if I do go to jail. Like, you know, I can tell by your chain. What, my Tiffany's or my pendant? My actual necklace. Mind you, my actual necklace, that's a name I gave myself. Nobody else gave me that name. Oh, my pendant. Oh. Know what you're talking about. Just because I told y'all I had inappropriate behaviors with an inmate, it's my First Amendment. I can say whatever I want to say. Freedom of speech. If y'all don't have proof, then, you know, gotta have, like, you can get charged with anything, but it's about being convicted. I have to be convicted with this, y'all. Like, I can go to jail, get charged, and beat that shit. And I'm okay with that. I'm not tripping. The proof is you telling us, you a dumbass bitch, and I'm tired of you, hoe. For real. Like, I just told you it's your First Amendment. Like, freedom of speech, you dumbass hoe. Let me get I gotta restart, because I'm gonna get restricted.
Run it up, was up. Yeah, BRISKO, not know when was up. Run that shit, we had